Everybody, what's up? We are back on the Rare to Go account. And we have 6-star food ready. We are ready to 6-star someone, but I'm gonna sit on it for a minute. I'm still thinking about what I want to do in Spider exactly. And I'm not quite sure which direction I want to go in with it yet. So we're gonna sit on 6-star food for a while. I was looking at these events. We've got a dragon tournament right now. This rare is actually pretty dope. So I'm gonna try to snag one of the rares. I might try to snag a few of the rares so I can get some skill ups in them too. Because the rare is actually gonna be real good for Fire Knight for us. We got a, is it reset? What's going on? Figure it out. The new rare, was it a high elf? Yes. The new rare is going to be real good for us in Fire Knight as well as some other places. We've got a 2-hitter on the A1 with good turn meter knockback. I mean, the chance is low, but it's on an A1. So skilled up, we'll have a 30% chance to have 20% turn meter knockback. That's pretty dope. Well, not quite. You know what I mean? Each hit has its own chance, which is pretty nice. Got a AoE slow here, which will also be nice for the Fire Knight boss. And then here we've got a 3-hitter with heal reduction, and she puts increased accuracy on herself. So probably going to be pretty usable in Fire Knight, and maybe some other stuff as well. Pretty cool champ. So we're going to try to snag a few of those if we can to get some skill ups as well. I was looking at, I played around in Spider a little bit. I was using Armiger, and even though it's magic, he was doing a good job. He was still critting like actually every turn. I was just using his A1. We just don't have the sustain or the damage. He can't keep the Spider from getting a turn completely. He kept her at bay for like 4 or 5 turns, but then the Spiderlings start to just overwhelm, right? So I'm gonna need some sort of solution to that. So Spirit Host might be. It's just that this is such a long cooldown, you know what I mean? It's a great skill, but it's great like once, you know what I mean? For a longer fight, it's gonna be real tough. He's not gonna survive for the amount of turns it's gonna take her to get this back. I could put her on a reflex set and hope to get lucky, but I just don't know that that's gonna be the way to do it. She can't do it by herself anyway. Someone else is gonna have to help. So yeah, there's champs that I know will be helpful. Like Dilgal is actually pretty dope in there, right? He's got a defense down. He's got decreased accuracy to help us resist poisons. But what I may have to do is kind of build pretty specifically for this, right? I think I might have to throw some resistance on some champs and make it so that the Spiderlings are not quite as big of a problem. Maybe get Draconis in for some shields. I don't know. Like I said, we got to play around with it a little bit. It's kind of interesting. I'm not using these two. I think I've kind of hit a point. I was a little on the fence about them anyway. I think the only epic I'm going to use is Katoon, and everyone else is going to be rares, because again, if I keep using like fusion epics and login epics, eventually I'll have enough epics that I won't need any rares, and that's not what we're trying to do. So Katoon, I figured you get Katoon so early, she can count. I think everyone else doesn't count, so we're just gonna rock with Katoon for a while, and maybe over time it'll evolve into something else. But I'm pretty dead set on that. I'm pretty dead set on high Katoon and rares. The only other epic I would consider using is Relic Keeper. I think I would consider using Relic Keeper, and that's it. But at the moment, I'm not. I guess I'll let you guys chime in on that one if you want. I mean, I guess Shaman could count too, but you know what I mean? Again, then we're already back to 3 epics. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. For now, I'm cool with Katoon. We'll figure it all out with rares. So yeah, like, I don't know, like Valerie's not bad, actually. This could be, yeah, Valerie could be pretty helpful in there, actually, as far as support. Maybe Valerie, Spirit Host. We just like buckle in for a long run. Armiger was doing well, even though he's the wrong affinity. He was helping us out with turn meter, which I think will be necessary. Apothecary is going to be good for the speed boost and the heals, but then that only leaves us 1 more slot for damage. And we also have to consider we have to be able to out damage her heal, right? When she sucks up spiders. she's gonna heal. So we have to be able to outdamage that too, and I'm not sure if Gallic can do that alone. The alternative, of course, is to just Paragon cheese it, and it's like, I'm kind of thinking might as well. The problem with that is I don't have any books, so I can't skill him up yet. So, you know, there you go. Quite the predicament we're in, but it is interesting to think about how to do it from this angle. A 1/2 hitter with decreased speed. Chance of placing a stun. Steals turn meter. Okay. And then an AoE defense down. Interesting. Since when has Fencer had an AoE defense down on a 3-turn cooldown? That hasn't always been the way she is it? Are you kidding me? I thought War Maiden was the only one that had that. Oh, it's the shitty defense down. Okay, never mind. It's like, wait a minute, that's not been a thing. Still not awful, but we'd be onto something if that was a good defense down. But alas. Arcanus is actually pretty dope. A1 sleep, continuous heals, and then attack buff and crit rate buff on everyone. Actually, no, she's not. Why did I think she was good? Who am I thinking of? No, that's not good. Never mind. I don't know who I'm mixing her up with. All right. So we did do some Doom Tower. We cruised right through Doom Tower. We're fine here. So I think this is this the original rotation? Frost Spider. Yeah, I think this is the one we stand the best chance of doing well on. I think because it's what? It's Magma Dragon, it's Nether Spider, it's Frost Spider. Oh, who's the other one? It's not Scarab. Scarab's not one of the original ones. Not Scarab. It's Magma Dragon, Nether Spider, Frost Spider, and then I swear there's one more of the like original bosses, right? I guess I'm totally drawing a blank. Wait, can I see it in here? No, I guess not. Well, either way, I think this is the one we stand the chance of doing the best on. So yeah. Kind of weird when I don't know, daily resets now at 11 a.m. for me. Like shit, that's almost tomorrow, bro. So yeah, we're feeling the lack of books. The lack of rare books in the game. I kind of realized, especially when they took him out of Clan Boss, I really noticed it then. But now I'm really feeling it. Like, I mean, there's not one in this whole month of calendars. Maybe they just don't even put him in the calendar anymore. I don't know. Which I guess for most players is probably good. But also, it feels like there's nowhere to get them super reliably unless I jump into the events. Unless I put about 1,000 points or so into an event, or I'm sorry, 2150. Yeah, I noticed this event, this champ training. I know it's a longer one, but have we ever seen a rare this low? Usually the epic's down here and the rare's up here somewhere. 9350 for one of the rares though? That's insane, right? That's not how that usually goes. I feel like that's not how that usually goes. I think it's usually like rare books around 1,000 and some change. Rare champ is here, and then if there's an epic champ, it's the one that's down here. That seems like they're putting a lot of value. They seem to be putting a lot of value on this champ that is fine. She's fine, but like, I already wasn't going to do the fusion anyway on either of my other accounts. Now I damn sure ain't going to do. You think I'm going to put up 9350 for one of the rares? Well, you can put all the fingers in your butt, because you ain't going to need them for, you know, typing stuff about me doing the fusion. Motherfucker. So yeah, what I'll probably do today when I end the video is just drop my autos into Dragon. Can we win that one? I'll probably drop my auto battles into the Dragon. Try to get the rare from there. I'll pick up the reasonable rares from this fusion if I can. Oh, son of a bitch. Nice. Now get him out of here. Beautiful. I'm definitely not doing the one from champ training, but I'll try to snag some of the reasonable ones and see if we can get a few skill ups in her. I don't remember how many she needs. We'll grab what we can and plan on building her eventually and using her. And then, yeah, I guess I'll try to snag some rare books, because we're gonna do stuff with Paragon anyway. But in the meantime, if I don't come up with a better solution to Spider, because I'm semi trying to avoid cheese. I know this would be a good account to showcase the cheese, but I also kind of want to solve it without cheese. I'm torn both ways. I feel like both ways would be interesting in their own right. We're gonna just, I guess ultimately it's gonna come down to us just doing whatever we have to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, good old Pounder. I reckon today's gonna be a lot of dragon farming, and then I might put in some champ training anyway to see if I can't snag the book. I mean, it's a week anyway, and champ training's only gonna benefit us. And I'd kind of like to get that. I think this would be kind of fun to get too for us. But that's a lot. That's a lot to do. So I don't know. We got a lot of champs to build. We'll see how it all goes. But anyway, that's kind of my tentative plan for the week. Snag rare books where I can. Snag copies of that rare where I can. Continue to make food. Get other champs ready to roll. And keep thinking about what we think is going to be the best thing for us in Spider. Right now, it's just, I think it's an affinity issue. I think if stage 14 was Spirit, we'd be able to do it. I think it's just that like Cocoon gets melted in there, obviously. We'll get it though. We'll get it all worked out. What do you do again? You got a little bit like baby turn meter knockback, right? Each critical hit decreases per meter, and then an AoE defense down, and then decrease attack. I mean, yeah, we got some interesting stuff going on. It's just going to be a matter of getting them, like, getting the right champs built at the right time. So we'll get it sorted. But yeah, I guess I'll get out of here for today. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll be done with this dragon tournament. And maybe have some good new gear out of it as well. So that's it. We'll wrap this one up and plan on being back tomorrow. That's it. Later, guys.